I literally have 10,000K in my bank account. So when you start to journal, it's really easy to lose motivation in the process because you won't see the results fast. But if you're gonna be patient enough, with time, you will start seeing the results. And girly, they're so worth it. Oh my god. You have probably heard of word journaling. I'm not gonna lie, at first it sounds so freaking boring. I'm disgusted. But if you knew the power that it holds behind it and how massively it can change your life, make your manifestations become the reality, you would probably change your mind about this word. But honestly, if this was not because of journaling, I would probably not make this video because this is the only thing that helps me every day to just keep up with my manifestations, for them to actually work, to have the self-worth, to have the self-confidence, to believe in what I'm saying. So I'm gonna go through all the steps that go into the journaling process, like writing your affirmations, gratitude list, your manifestation list as well. And I will also touch upon all the benefits that you can get from journaling. So these are all the 3 benefits that I gained from journaling and I've noticed. So when journaling, you will start noticing that it's gonna help you to increase your positive thinking.
We love that in this sad world.
It's also gonna raise your vibrations, which is gonna make the whole flow for reaching for your goals way smoother and faster. It's really hard to explain the feeling. I feel like if you manifest, you know what I'm talking about. And the third thing is that the journaling part, whenever you journal, the thoughts and the emotions, they get into your subconscious without you even thinking about it. It all aligns in your subconscious because your subconscious is responsible for many of your actions. So first, if you're about to journal, you're like,
oh my god, Danielle, I don't know what to do. I don't know what is the first step.
First, you have to get some sort of journal where you will write by hand.
By hand.
I bought this off Amazon because
this just makes my life easier.
But you can get any type of paper, whatever you want. Maybe you have a notebook, it doesn't matter. You don't have to buy it and spend money like I did. It has all of the 3 steps that I will tell you about in this video. So that is the first step. The first step is for you to get something that you can write on. So second, when it comes to writing and manifesting, the first thing I do is write affirmations. So what is affirmations? So in the new age, affirmations refer to the practice of positive thinking and self-improvement, fostering a belief that positive thinking will enhance the positive actions in your life and that they will lead you to success in anything in your life. So how do we practice them? So a lot of people on TikTok and whatever on internet say that you have to write stuff like, I'm so lucky, I'm so blessed. But personally, when I was doing it, I found it really easy to write it that way because it's just not the way I speak. This is not the way I say stuff. Like, I never say to friends,
oh my god, I'm so lucky, you know?
I'll be like, I don't know, an example. I'll be like,
oh wow, like, oh my god, like, God really has blessed me. Like, I honestly cannot believe that I got so lucky.
So my recommendation for you is to write as many affirmations you want. I have really small bit in this place, as you can see, it's just like, I don't know, 1 to 2 sentences. You can write as many as you want. But the way I do it, so just like write them in the way that your true emotions would emphasize the thought, you know? I hope I make sense what I'm saying. Second is the gratitude list.
Danielle, what is gratitude list?
Gratitude is one of our most powerful mindsets and tools for improving our life and how we feel about it. Gratitude costs nothing, but it's priceless. I love that one, honestly. How can gratitude list, writing it, make us feel better? Well, if you know yourself, well, at least I know myself, I would often catch myself complaining about everything in my everyday life. Like, those stuff would be so meaningless, like so pathetic to me that I'd be like I'm so healthy, I have a house, I have a roof over my head, I have friends, I have loving friends, I have family, and I'm literally complaining about my salary or something, you know, stuff like that. So a regular gratitude practicing encourages you to appreciate what you have instead of what you don't have. So when you begin to reflect on those positive things, you will just start to nurture them more. Gratitude makes it difficult to have a bad day. Your emotions will change. Overall, it's gonna make you have a different perspective on everything, in a good way, of course. And when you start saying those things every day, you will realize that the small stuff, the small inconvenient stuff that you used to complain about.
Why do I feel like I'm crying? Stop.
I'm tearing up because I realize how much it helps me in my everyday life, because I used to complain a lot about everything. You have legs, you have arms, you have everything, you have Like, so many people don't have what you have, and why do you complain about stuff that won't even matter tomorrow? You know what I mean? So gratitude list really like does make you just feel more, I don't know, humble and down to earth. So how do I practice gratitude list? I literally just make a list of 10 things and I just write really simple stuff. I'm so grateful for my grandma. I'm so grateful for my sleep. Like, I got some sleep. I'm so grateful for my workout. I'm so grateful for my health. I love gratitude list, literally. So last but not least is the manifestation list. So when it comes to manifestation, not list, I would call it more like a letter, because you have like a whole and a half page for manifestations. You have to be really specific. You have to be really specific on what you want. You don't want a car. You want this exact car. If you want to have money, you need to specify how much money do you want. So what I do, I just write a personal letter to myself every freaking day. Oh, and actually I forgot to mention the affirmations and gratitude list I write when I wake up, and then the manifestation list I write when I go to bed. So for manifestation list, what you have to do, you literally have to write a letter to yourself, not even necessarily to your mother, to your brother, as if the things already happened. So what I do, I literally write a letter to myself and I go, oh my God, mom, I cannot believe I am this and that. Oh my God, I literally have 10,000K in my bank account. I wish, literally. But you know what I mean? So I just literally write a letter to myself as if I already have the things. And it's really important to put emotions in the writing. Like, you write like with this ecstatic feeling and emotion that you already have it, like when you write it and when you truly believe, like, because if you will write things in the way that like you will just be annoyed at yourself and you won't believe the fact that you're writing, it's gonna be a bit harder. So if I were you, I would literally become delusional with writing the letter to whoever you want to, and literally like trust the process. And I'm not saying the things already manifested for me, but I feel like they are going that way. But yeah, so that was the video. I'm gonna link the link for this journal because it really helps me to like be consistent with my manifestation. I just really hope that you got something out of this video. Let me know in the comments down below if you manifest, like if you journal or anything. I hope I'll see you next week. I love you, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Love you.